Hey everyone, this is Viking again, and today I'm bringing you my deck profile for Elemental Heroes, because it's popular demand. Everybody that I know keeps wanting me to do these ones, so I'm going to do them. And this is one of my favorite deck ideas. Ever since GX, I've always wanted an Elemental Hero deck because it was my favorite series. And this is an OTK variant of the deck, so some of the cards I run might sound a little odd, but that would be wise because it's an OTK deck. So let's get started. I run 2 Prisma. Now he speeds up the deck, mills your cards, lets you get to your combo pieces faster. 2 Bubbleman, 2 Clayman, 2 Avion, and 2 Burstinatrix. That's all the E-Heroes I actually run for main deck, because these main ones here, Burstinatrix, Avion, Clayman, and Bubbleman, are the reasons why the deck works. Prisma just speeds the deck up a little. Then I have 2 Battle Fader and 1 Fossil Dyna for non-E-Heroes, because Battle Fader stops attacks, slows everything down, and Fossil Dyna is just really saddening when your opponent attacks and you flip it up and they just kinda die, get rid of all their monsters. I'm gonna move on to spells now. We got triple E-Call. I'm sad that Stratos got banned, but they did give us this at 3, so I guess it's alright. Then I have 3 Fusion Gate. This is another card that makes a combo work. Without Fusion Gate it wouldn't really work. And 2 Terraforming so you can get to your gates. 2 Super Poly. This is like the Icarus attack of Elemental Heroes. I mean, you use this to suck up their monsters and get a monster of your own because you sucked up an opponent's monster. So Super Poly is just really nice. 1 day piece, Upstart, and 2 Upstart Goblins. Draw power, and 1 day helps protect yourself. Then 1 MST. That's all the spells I run. Draw power and whatnot, fusion gates. For traps, I run 3 Chain Material. Now, Chain Material is like the card that makes the OTK work, because what this does is it allows you to fusion summon from your hand, deck, field, or graveyard by banishing the materials. You can't conduct your battle phase, and the fusions that you summon are destroyed at the end phase. But this is why the OTK works, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So I'm going to set one of these off to the side for now. Run 3 Reckless. Yes, I'm kind of hobening with the Upstarts and Recklesses, but that's only because it works with this deck. It is an OTK deck, and these just help speed it up a little bit. Then I run triple Waboku. Really good poppable, just stop your opponent from hurting you a card. And 1 threatening. I might take out 1 Waboku for another threatening just to kind of balance that out. But like I said, just poppable, good attack stopping cards. And then I have 3 Legacy of Yata-Garasu for more draw power. And because spirits are starting to get support, and we might be seeing those next format, these really help because you get to draw 2 cards if your opponent controls a face-up spirit monster, so Legacy is just kind of good for that reason. Now, I'm going to move on to Extra Deck real fast. And after Extra Deck, I will talk about the OTK combo and why that works. So to start off, I have Double Shining. These really good, Constellars and Bujins, you just kind of super poly off their monsters and create Shining. Absolute Zero at 2, I know 2 of each of those. Absolute Zero is good for Mermails because you suck up their monsters, and if he leaves the field in any way, he doesn't have to go to graveyard, but if he leaves the field, he destroys all monsters your opponent controls, so he's really good. 1 Nova Master because you can use them for Fire Fist, suck up their monster like Tiger King or Cardinal, and get this, and he lets you draw if you destroy a monster by battle. 1 Esquardo against Evil Swarms, he's really good because he's super poly with him. 1 Adoration, 1 Tornado, 3 Gaia. He's one of the cards that makes the OTK work. So I'll set, a couple of these off to the side. 3 Electrum. Electrum is like the boss fusion monster that makes the OTK work, because when he's fusion summoned, he shuffles all your banished cards back to their deck. So he's like the reason why that works, and I'll set him off the side too. And then I run one Gustav Max as an XYZ. He's a rank 10, so you can use him getting Electrum, and this is why the OTK works, is because of Gustav Max. So I'm going to talk about the OTK a little bit real fast, and let you guys see why it works and all the shenanigans that it does. So if you have Fusion Gate on field and you activate Chain Material, you now can summon from hand, deck, field, to graveyard by banishing materials. And so what you do is you banish all your basic elemental heroes, Percentatrix in them, and you go Electrum, and it shuffles them all back. You banish them again to go a second Electrum, shuffles them all back, then you overlay, and you go Gustav Max. And then from Gustav Max, you detach, burn your opponent for 2,000, because that's his effect, is once per turn you do that. And then you banish your Electrum Engrave and your Gustav Max to go Elemental Hero Gaia. And then you fuse your Electrum Engrave with your Gaia to go a second Gaia, because you can. And that's why it works that way. And then you summon your other Electrum, shuffle all your fusions back, so you get your Gaia, your Electrums, and your Rail Cannon back. And then you go Electrum, shuffle all your Banish back, Electrum, shuffle all those back, overlay, Gustav Max, detach, burn for 2k, and then you go fuse. Oh wait, hold on, doing this in the wrong order. But yeah, then you fuse again with the one in your grave, Shaco's grave, and you get your second Gaia. And you fuse Gaia with Electrum for Adoration, which is in there. And then you go Electrum to shuffle it all back. So that's kind of how this deck works. You just keep spamming Electrums, keep shuffling everything back. Go Gustav Max, detach, burn for 2k. Go Gaia, go Electrum, shuffle everything back. Go Gustav Max again. Just an endless cycle of, you just burn them with Gustav Max. And unless they can Dark Bribe or Psalm, Dark Bible Psalm Warning or something, your Chain Material, or MST or Fusion Gate, you're pretty set. I mean, you have 3 of these and you have 3 of these. Pretty simple to get them out with all the draw power and everything in the deck. So, that's my deck, you guys. This is an Electrum Gustav Max OTK deck for Elemental Heroes. Hope you guys liked it. And be sure to tell your friends and to subscribe to my channel. And I'll be posting more videos here soon. So, see ya.